Alrighty, so hello you guys, and welcome to Openwidewitch Tarot. All right, everything's going to be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading with me through my email at openwidewitch@yahoo.com. That is my business email. Also, my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, everything is going to be down below. You can always find me at Openwidewitch, okay? Alrighty, you guys. So I am going to get into you all's reading. All right. I'm going to be using the Caroline Miss Architect cards. Okay. Just ignore the scratch off because look, I done had those cards for a little minute. So the paint kind of been deteriorated just a little bit. So earth signs, this is your guys. You guys ended up winning for this week, the contest for March the 28th through April's 1st weekly horoscope. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So we have Exorcist. Y'all know how I'm having to adjust my camera. So we have Exorcist clarified by Avenger, Hinduist, I don't know if I'm saying that right, clarified by Hermit. We have Child Nature, clarified by King. Okay, so one thing I will say, earth signs, is you guys, also make sure to click that bell button, okay, so you guys can receive videos from me and never miss a beat. Also, you guys, I am going to be adding to my list, it's going to be a reading called Gamble Reading, and it's the $25 readings because, I'm not gonna lie, my prices are up there. I am 9 years seasoned in the game, okay, of this practice. So my stuff has been proved to be accurate, so I kind of am paying what I am worth. All right. But the gamble readings is going to be in there, for people who don't have the funds, or possibly you're just wanting to try me out, see how it goes until you feel comfortable enough with me to get the full price readings. Like, okay, you're really legit and I'm gonna spend my money on you. Okay, because we spending them hard-earned coins. All right. And I definitely don't take that for granted also. But do know with the gamble readings, I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be like the regular readings, okay? You're not going to have the theme. You're not going to have the resolution. You're going to literally have a total of an amount of literally about 2, 4, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So a total of 9 cards, okay? But it'll kind of be still a good reading. You'll also, I'm trying to debate if I'm going to give a 10-minute duration video or if I'm just going to do it through a written text. But it just kind of depends. Also, you won't be able to choose your decks, like the regular readings you're able to do, and so forth. But like I said, it's just, you get what you pay for. And it's also, just if you want to have a trial run with me and so forth, okay? So let's not get in, well, we got covered all that covered. But so yeah, you guys. So for this week, earth signs or whoever's watching, remember you can still receive a message from this reading. You do not have to be an earth sign to receive the message, okay? If you clicked on this might be meant for you also, okay? So for March the 28th through April the 1st, you guys, I definitely feel like you all are definitely embodying your feminine nature, okay? There might be a lot of sensuality going on, but there is something about your guys' feminine energy that is kind of like releasing destructing patterns in your life, okay? And it's kind of given like the tower moment. It's like, endings are happening for new beginnings to occur. So also I feel like you guys, there might be something that you guys are a little bit blinded to, and that's very look, so I was talking about the gamble readings. So that might be a sign that maybe my gamble readings are going to be very, very popular. So you guys, it might be something popular that's going on that you guys are taking a gamble on, all right? Somebody might be gambling on you, okay? But I feel like, just do something. Go for it. Don't doubt yourself. If you do mess up, if you hit a stumbling block, it's okay. You can always pick yourself up from it. But I feel like there's a gamble in regards to someone, who is kind of seeming like they're vulnerable and they're weak, but they're actually very strong. Okay, it's kind of giving a damsel distress type of energy. Or maybe earth signs this week, you guys might kind of have to act like a damsel in order for something to work. So that's kind of the gamble if you're a feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, might have to seem like somebody that's in distress, you know what I'm saying? But really you're like strong as an ox. So, it might be the situation of like, oh, I've dropped my food and my croissants, and then like a rich man picks it up, and then, you're acting all like, you know what I'm saying? But it's something where your vulnerability is going to actually be a gamble, but it's a possibility, like it's gonna work. Okay, so I feel like there is something, you guys, um you guys you guys are gonna play the fool in order to get something. Okay, I don't know if this is opportunity, I don't know if this is a job, I don't know what it may be, but what's very crazy, it's like this image of you guys playing the fool, it is going to benefit a lot of other people who really need some doors open, or other people who really need from that. I don't feel like you guys are just doing it for a selfish reason. You're kind of doing it like for a bigger purpose, maybe something for your family, maybe something for the people that you're around, maybe just something, kind of like some Robin Hood type stuff, maybe just for the people who kind of are struggling and really need help. But I do feel, I'm not gonna lie, there is going to be something this week that is tying into your pain. Okay, your pain is kind of going to be put on display in some way, or it's something about you using your pain for your advantage. But like I said, it's not for a selfish reason, but it's to help others. But I mean, hey, at least you ain't just, keeping that pain and not using it for nothing. At least you making money or getting opportunities, and that's very funny. I'm not gonna just know. But yeah, it's also something with these opportunities that you might need to keep to yourself also. Okay. All right. So we have Exorcist clarified by Avenger. So yeah, there's that Red Robin Hood type of energy I was feeling. Desire to balance the scales of justice, rightness on the behalf of society or oneself. Okay. That's literally the energy you guys are giving. So this is going to be the beginning, middle, and the ending of the week. I feel like you guys are releasing a lot of things. I don't know if you guys are really destructive, or maybe you had someone in your life who was very destructive, but you guys are releasing destructive tendencies or destructive people. It's almost like you're a shaman. You could be dealing with a shaman or going to a shaman, or you could just be organic, or God could be your shaman. Okay, maybe you could be praying to God, your ancestors, like, help me release certain patterns. It's giving me the energy of like, the patterns of being scared of success, self-destructing myself. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what's going on. And that's funny that you have the feather. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's 3 times. They say if you see some 3 times, it's big confirmation. So the feather talks about the angels. I feel like your angels are trying to help you release these destructive patterns so you can be able to have some form of like some form of avenging something, avenging a situation, avenging yourself. But I feel like I said, this is going to be helping. And then you have a map right here as his cape. This is either going to be helping a place where you're from, or something like that. Okay. I feel like you could be bringing your city, or whatever city that you identify with, possibly with you, or it could be something about the city that you come from. You know how everybody kind of breeds like their city's energy. Like, I was watching last night, Detroit's Pistons, how they were a really violent team. And Detroit is very violent. Don't be violent though, but yeah, it's just kind of giving that energy. So whatever you're doing that you're releasing destructive patterns on, I think it's kind of like you're still going to be able to kind of put your own implement on where you come from and how you've avenged yourself probably from that situation instead of succumb to that and allow destructive patterns to kind of get to you. Now with God as the resolution, it says, what is this, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Yeah, I feel like, oh my God, you guys have become really wise to a lot of things that you could have, you could have succumbed to. Okay. And I feel like you guys might have like a spirit guide or someone that has really, really helped you. But there is something where you guys are very close to God. Even if you're not in the church, you might not go to Sunday Bible study, all that, whatever the case may be, or whatever your religion is, but it's something where you guys are being guided. Okay. Really being guided. And you guys like kind of have the light to light up a path in your light, and also be the light to help others find, find that light in their own darkness. So this could be being a guide, where you're kind of meant to represent the divine and kind of represent of how, if you're close, if you're close to your angels, ancestors, or God, you can find a way out of a negative situation. You can find a way out of no way, okay? So that's going to be the resolution, the beginning of this week, okay? So with the middle of this week, we have Hinduist and Hermit. So I feel like you guys, oh my God, the middle of this week, you guys are going to be enjoying your riches. You guys might be indulging in food, pleasures, going to a spa, getting your nails did, getting yourself beautified. But I feel like you guys need to go in regards to some personal things about your life that you need to seek some answers on, okay? It might be, just a simple fact of like, you could be, doing a lot of luxurious things to yourself, of course, giving yourself self-love and self-care, but it's kind of glossing over the real problem, and that's what's coming from within. So I feel like you guys are kind of going to go in and check in on yourself the middle of this week, all right? So the resolution is beggar, and it says confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So I feel like there is something in regards to you guys you might need to ask for help, okay? I feel like you guys are kind of drowning a little bit in a situation that is very, very hard for you the middle of this week, earth signs, or whoever's watching, that you guys might kind of not be speaking about. And it's kind of heightening your survival instincts, all right? And I feel like you guys are just needing some form of compassion in regards to this situation, because I feel like, it's kind of like, I'm not saying I need help, but I really would appreciate if others can see, like, I'm really drowning right here. Even though I'm seeming like I'm above water, my feet, you don't realize how my feet is literally kicking because I don't even have a life, like one of those floaties. I'm in the sea and I ain't even got a floaty. I'm doing all the work myself. So yeah, I feel like someone is probably going to be able to see that this week, the middle of this week. And they are going to be helping you. Okay. They see how, you are trying to put on like a good front, I would say, in regards to a situation that you'll be going through the middle of this week, possibly. Okay. Also with child nature and king, the end of this week, you guys, I feel like there is something where you guys are going to be in communication with possibly animals, or there's just something where you guys will be having a renewal within yourself. You guys could become more grounded, because green talks about like, groundedness and so forth. You guys could possibly go to the zoo the end of this week. You guys could see a lot of symbols when it comes to animals, butterflies, bunnies, and so forth, ladybugs and stuff like that. But there's something about groundedness and just kind of being very nurtured and being kind of one with nature in some form, or something organic, and I feel like this is in regards to a leadership position, okay? This is the king energy. So I feel like there is going to be something about you guys being, or you guys could be dealing with a person who's in a leadership role. Okay. And I feel like this person is kind of enlightened by you. All right. They kind of want to help you. All right. They see something about you that is kind of pure, and not all the way like hardened or tainted. And they really value and appreciate this. And I think this leader wants you to tell a story, possibly the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. This person sees that you are definitely a storyteller. You guys could be doing something with music. This person kind of wants to help you with whatever craft that you have or whatever story you have, especially remember in regards to this pain we were talking about you guys having to avenge yourself in regards to something. And I think that opportunity that you guys get or whatever it may be, I feel like when you tell your story, this is really going to shine about how true your strength is. Okay. And people aren't going to, it's kind of a Kim Kardashian, you know, like she gives the energy of damsel in distress. But when you do an interview and she sits down and you talk to her, she's a very strong-minded person, you know, very cutthroat. It's kind of like that. And I think this king kind of sees that. But they find it very beautiful that you're grounded, but still, you know, very nurturing, still very down to earth, possibly also. And they definitely would want to help you in regards to some pursuit that you have, whether this is writing a book, music, some art. Right here, fruit is right here, or just talking about something in regards to a situation, okay? So yeah, you guys. So earth signs or whoever is watching, this is your guys' weekly Twitter poll horoscope for March the 28th through April the 1st. All right. So you guys, like I said, make sure to click that bell button so you never miss a beat with me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.